It's about 6:30 a.m. on Tuesday, March 25th. Before I even got out of bed, my head was being radiated. I felt it. That's how I start my day. And then I immediately have to cover myself and then go into the bathroom and wipe what looks like coal dust off my face. So I'm being poisoned right now. Right now, there are at least 3 or 4 people that I can tell you, and there's one of them right there. See that bright light? He's fuming me. He's got all the illegal technology hidden in his carport. He's the dirtiest of all of them, and they're all dirty. But there have been 3 or 4 people that as soon as I walk to the front window, you'll see them inching forward as I get closer because I can see them on the street and then quickly driving by. And when I feel the radiation, I know that they're the perpetrators of it. So they want me to wake up to this. I'm being poisoned right now as we speak. So this is conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to cause bodily harm, and I suffer from radiation toxicity. And for the past maybe week, maybe longer, it is a full-blown attack from the moment I wake up. Almost all day long. There may be a little break in between. But if I'm not getting it at home, I get it out in public. I got into my car yesterday when I was on my way to urgent care, and I couldn't breathe because I know that they had fumed my car as well. Not to mention the vandalism that they're still doing to it. So my goal is to prove radiation toxicity. Because they're cooking my organs. And it would be completely rational and normal for them not to work the way they're supposed to work, based on what I'm being subjected to. These are my neighbors. These are people that live in this neighborhood. And again, you know, last night when I lay down to go to sleep, that's when the worst hits. Because they don't want me to sleep. But that's when they do their best work, is when you're knocked out. Because I no longer feel like I sleep, I feel like I'm knocked out. I don't dream. But these people think I'm a puppet. They think I'm just this lab rat that they can pound on. And my life now feels like a constant pattern of dodging bullets. Day and night and day and night and day and night. And you turn this corner and boom, here comes a bullet. And it's, I need a foxhole. I need somewhere to hide. And they won't allow that. So apparently all you have to do is label somebody the enemy. And that gives you the right to attack them. All you have to do is put somebody on a kill list and torture them until they die. It's just that simple. No oversight. No accountability. Let's just traumatize her from the moment she wakes up to the moment she goes to sleep. Let's make her life as much of a living hell as ours is. Let's make her not want to get up every day. But unfortunately, my neighbors now have a reason to get up every day. See, most of them are retired and don't have a purpose to their lives anyway. And all this abuse, well, this is the best thing that ever happened to them because they finally have something to do besides sit outside on their front porch and watch me all day long, which is all they've ever done. So really, this is the perfect neighborhood for this kind of abuse and this kind of program, because so many of my neighbors are retired, and it's these old assholes, like the one right there across the street, and that one right there. They sit outside and they just stare at me. And I don't know about you folks, but for me, I want more for my retirement. I really wouldn't want to waste the rest of my life sticking my nose in other people's business and just staring at my neighbor. I'd want a hobby. I'd want a purpose, but these people have no purpose. And so when you combine boredom with mental illness, you get COINTELPRO. You get people that are more than willing to be involved in destroying the woman that they've been staring at, watching and obsessing over for 20 years. Because I seem to be the obsession with a lot of these people. I don't know why. But it's about them and not about me. So the goal is to wake up to abuse and go to sleep with abuse. The goal is to get a reaction out of me and measure it for the mind control. Because I'm nothing more than a thing to these psychopaths. And my goal right now is to prove radiation toxicity. Because all of this is conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to cause harm. It violates every human right known to man. And known to woman. Stay tuned.